Right, I've made this really quite large schoolhouse with a mini album inside out of Graphic 45 ABC Primer collection. It's it's quite a big house actually. You can move back, you can probably see by looking into my bottle of Lucozade, which helps me get through the day. That's a 1.5 litre bottle standing next to it, so you can see it's big and quite wide. But it would make an awesome centrepiece. It's quite cool. I'll just tell you about it first. It's all made out of chipboard. It's made from scratch. I haven't used any kits. It's all been hand cut, handmade, hand adhered together. So it took ages. But it's the majority of the papers I've used are the Graphic 45 ABC primer, but I've used some of these lovely craft papers as well. So they're really nice. You've got 3D flowers, you've got little gems. I've put a little metal clock. That's the chipboard. I've put some stickers on schoolhouse. Got a little plant pot with some little roses there growing by the door. And in the little windows, I've put some acetate in those and some little gems there. And in the windows themselves, they're only tiny, but you can, once you take your lid off, because it sits under there, the album does, when you can take it off. You can pull these out with the little gem. You just pull on the gem there, and you can put your own little tiny photograph on if you wanted, and you just push them back in. But it's up to you. You can leave them as they are, or you can put your own photos on. So I made there's 2 windows on the front, so you can put little photos, and there's 4 of those windows on the back. Right, the little front door is cute. I've put number 45 on it because it was made from Graphic 45. And it's got a little handle I put on. You pull the handle. I always have to add a little quirky thing to my albums I make. And I've put little boy blue, and he's sitting behind the door, look, because I just think he's probably waiting for his mother to come and collect him because he doesn't like school. So that's the little funny quirky bit I've put in. But if you don't like it, you can just cut a photo out and stick it over the top. But I thought it was quite fun. You have to have a bit of fun, don't you, when you do it? It's got lovely little leaves on. I've painted these with ink. I've die cut the side pieces there, and I've just painted them with a bit of ink. The drawer at the front, these are acetate. What I've done, I had to stick my paper on top of my chipboard before I cut it out, but it has left a few edges here. But it looks fine though. So it's got acetate windows, so you can actually, look, you can see through the windows. How cool is that? I've made bunting that says read and put it on the little bit of string. That's bits of paper from the collection of rulers. It's got a drawer here. If you look, I've made the box myself, but obviously you can't put your drawer in quite as big as the box, because you'll never get it in and out at all. So I've put my drawer in with a little metal handle and a metal thing. But it's quite, I'll have to put my phone, I've got arthritis and I'm not very strong at all, so I'll just pop my phone down while I open the drawer for you. It's quite stiff, but you can get it open easily enough. I've just opened it a bit, and it opens. That's the full length of the box. I think I just showed you, but now it's all lined. It's lined on the bottom as well. Right. Got some nice details on the back. I've put little gates on, little die cut corner fences, and there's your little windows on the back that you can pull your little things up and down with. I put a little flower on the window ledge and a little kitty. So that's cute. I've used the sticker, well, I've cut that from the paper. I've used that from the front cover of the book. Just so you know it's Graphic 45 and ABC primer. Right, I'll show you what I have to do now. Here's the chipboard. So what we have to do, I'll try and stand back to show you. Right, you lift the house off the top. It's made of chipboard. I'll show you the inside. I've covered it all on the inside as well. But you might be able to see the windows better there. There you can see. There we go, I'll pop that there. So you just take the house off the top. It's a really good, it'd make a brilliant centrepiece. Especially if you were buying it to use in a school, it'd be awesome. And that's the stand itself. It took a long time to make. So you take the book out of the little drawer. If you don't want to keep your book in there, you can always store things inside here and just keep your book out and just pop your house back on top. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. And the tag fell out. I've left it quite flat in the embellishments on the book because it's obviously got to fit inside the little drawer there. So a little shelf that I made. That's just fell out of the page. Right then, it's a lovely little album. What I've done, I've used some chalkboard tags just to pop in, and I've put a little bit of chalk there. So if you want to write on your little chalkboard tags, you can write on them and then attach them in your book. You've got some journal cards there, a large 6x4 and I think they're 3x5. I think they're 3x4. No, they're 3x4. So you can put photos on them or journal on them in that little pocket. I've made it with tabs because I thought, oh, tabs is quite good for school theme. Inside each page you've got a photo mat. And these are big A5 sized, nearly A5 sized photo mats. So if you trim your photos down, you could probably get 4 on each side, or you could just put big ones on. Alright, we've got little cutouts there. I've made little tuck spots. You've got a tag, a little card. And then you lift your page up. They're magnetic fastenings, and I've just left these nice and plain so you can do what you want with those. Right then, we've got in this page another slotting.
I just fell over.
Oh dear, are you alright?
Yeah.
Right, so that's got slotting.
Only this has happened.
That's got slotting pockets in, and you just slot them underneath these little cards there. So you've got another chalkboard tag, a 4x6 card inside there, and there's a 3x4 tag. You can either put photos on them or journal on them. Oh dear, my left front door open. Excuse my back garden. It's been little girl trashed. So I'm very sorry about that. Right then, this page I put a chipboard on, and your chipboard holds down these little photo mats here, and there's a little book this book belongs to little card. And you move your chipboard across and you flip these out. You can put photos on the backs of those, and you can put photos directly under there as well, and wherever you want really. Close this back up, swing the chipboard back over. A little tag in.
Cool, best water, I'll help it.
Right, I'm just doing a video at the moment. It's alright, you're not dying, it's only a little scraze, Lucy. Tough, tough, tough. There we go, that's the craft paper I've used. And like I mentioned earlier, you've got tabs in each of those pages. So there's all your tabs to pull your photo mats out. Right, that page is a little pocket page. We've got Jumping Joan theme pages here. There's Jumping Joan, because that's what they call her. Arithmetic. J's for jumping. You've got a large card here. Well, I didn't want to waste them. They were really nice actually, the big cards, the big square ones. And put photos in. So I'll fit them in because I like them. And that slots into that pocket. And I'll put your, got another little card there to use. In the Graphic 45 collection, and there's your chalkboard tag. Right. And then these ones. This side, we've got there's Jumping Joan, she's a slot under, and we've got a little tag there, and a little card. Happy Go Lucky. And they live in there. And then you turn it over. There's those pages. Got a slot in there. It's got a big card in to use. There's a little pocket. And that's got a card, another small card and a tag. Open that. There's those papers. And then here we've got a belly band. We've made that out of the ruler shape paper, the ruler print. And you've got 2 of these big square cards in there again. That's in the collection. 2 more of those, and you've got a 6x4 card and a chalkboard tag under there. And on this page, it's got a slot under, and you've got a card and a tag. There's those pages. And a pocket page there with a card, tag, little pocket page there, and that's just a decoration of chipboard, but you can move it if you want to, or swing it round wherever you want to put it. Jolly alphabets, and that's a little pocket there, and that's got, I've got a long card there, it's left over from the papers, but you can stick photos on it and whatnot, plain on the back, and spotty. That's it without the things inside. And then you've got 2 more of this book belongs to, and a chalkboard tag that goes in there as well. And this page opens like that. And then you've got a little slot in there. I've left the back cover without any pockets or anything. I just thought that would be nice if you wanted to put a really big photograph on there, because you can, I know you can get these class photographs and they're quite large, aren't they? So I thought I'd leave that one like that. Maybe for the end of school. I know our UK schools, they take a photograph at the end of the year usually for all the children that are leaving. So yes, we have another little card under there. I've got another little chalkboard tag, and I've got a big card to go under there. So that's the album that matches this. And it's all lovely. When I make my albums as well, I always use Tyvek within them. And what it does, I put it onto the inside the spines between the layers. So when I build this book, and I use the separate pieces to build the front and the back and the middle, there's a layer of Tyvek going through it. So it shouldn't tear off. It's supposed to be anti-tear because these are separate pieces that are joined together. So they shouldn't rip. And the Tyvek also goes down all these spine hinges. So it's got spine, or in between the spine there, over here, that one, you've got Tyvek. And it also goes through the little tiny hinges inside. You can just see them, where you stick your pages onto. And inside the hinges themselves have got Tyvek as well, so they shouldn't tear off. Because I know a lot of people, I've never had it happen to any of my albums as yet, but I've heard a lot of people say on YouTube and stuff, how do you stop the pages tearing out? Well, I've never had that happen anyway, but I thought, oh, Tyvek, we'll use some of that. So basically, it's all nice and strong. I hope you like it. It's very sweet. Now look, oh, have I told you how big the album measures itself? No, it's roughly A5. The pages should be roughly A5 size. We've got, the book itself is 8 inches by 6.3 inches, and I'm sure it's a 3-inch spine on this one. Oh no, we've got a 2.5 inch spine. So it's just really lovely. It'll make a lovely piece for someone to use. So I hope you like it, and thank you for looking. Bye bye.